Hello and welcome back to Kernowoutdoors. Today I'm going to be talking to you about another backpack. Yes, I do understand I talk about a lot of backpacks. I've just completed the Camino, which is near on 500 miles, I think 480 thereabouts. And I use one backpack throughout the whole thing. And I wanted to go lightweight. But it's really hard to find lightweight backpacks that are good. And a Sierra Designs one popped up, and I thought, I did a bit of research and there was good reviews, so I bought it. This one, the 40 to 60 litre, which we'll come to again in a minute. This backpack is, I will weigh it again, but it's a very light. I'll put the weight on the screen somewhere. But you can make it lighter still. You can take out the frame, you can take off the large hip belts. Anyway, I used this backpack over mountain ranges in the sun, in the horrendous rain. And it must have been off and on, hundreds of times. And it didn't miss a single beat. Initially, I probably overloaded it a bit. I was probably nearing 15 kilos, but towards the end, I was rocking around 11, maybe 12 at the tops, if less than, maybe even less than that. The pack was always comfy and secure. I mean, after a long day hiking, you know, sometimes there's a bit of an ache, but that's just to be expected. But this backpack was by far and away better than anything else I've used. Now, I know I've got a lot of Osprey bags on my channel, which are brilliant, but they're so heavy, apart from the levity, which, yeah, but they're so heavy and so overly complicated about the rear back system. You know, that's taking up a lot of weight, and there are straps everywhere, and in strong wind, you don't want loads of straps whipping around and whipping you in the face. That said, this bag has a really simple back system. As you can see, it's got 3 pads. There, and there, and there is a frame in the middle. It's kind of like a Y-shaped frame, so it goes down to there, and then it goes up to the corners, and it is fantastic. The back was so comfy. I never had any issues with it. So have a quick look at the bag. It has a large map pocket on the very top in the lid. As we go down the front of the bag, there are a lot of straps, but this is how you make it from a 40 to a 60 litre bag, and having that additional space when you're out and about. So if you buy food or buy some cans of drink, you have that space there, and it's really good to have that extendability. The 40 to 60 was a perfect size for me. So looking down the rear of the bag, there are 2 big shoulder pads and a hip pad. And there's only one bit of wear, which is in the right side of the hip, right there, from all those miles. And the whole hip belt is removable if you want it to be, to make the bag even lighter. So that whole lot comes out. On the straps of the arms, there are brilliant, they're bottle holders, but I had my poncho in one and sunglasses in the other, and those pockets are amazing to have there, but not as amazing as the hip belt pockets. These are huge, great big things, and they are actually useful. Unlike a lot of bags which have tiny little zip up triangular ones, these you can get actual things in. And finally, looking in the bag, I filled it with paper just to fill it out, but you can see at the very top, you can see the frame in the corners, the Y-shaped frame, which is removable, and you have also a net bag, which is for laundry, and it's got pegs on it, so you can peg it on the outside of the bag. So when it's sunny, it will dry. Sierra Designs, I would highly recommend. And yeah, we'll just finish with some photos. The bag is comfy and never had any issues with it. I did buy a really cheap backpack protector and nick waxed it, and that was fine for the heavy rain, but everything inside was in separate bags. The bag, everything while you're walking, your water bottle is easily accessible. The side pockets are fantastic. You can wedge your poles anywhere really. Never had any issues with it whatsoever. Up and down mountains, highly recommend Sierra Designs. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe.